Hey crafty cuties and welcome! I am going to share with you the 2 new listed items in my Etsy shop, and if you came from the listing, welcome. I'm going to try to do a pretty quick flip through. I'm going to show you this gorgeous junk journal, and then this is a traveler's notebook insert junk journal. Let's start with this one because it'll be a little quicker. So for this one, I have a little envelope of some extra tags and postcards that you can put in here or use however you would like. I used this gorgeous print. I thought it was really pretty just to keep alone, and this just comes right off. It's pretty chunky, so I wanted something to hold it together, but if it's in your traveler's notebook, you might not need to use this, but that's how I will send it. Some really pretty lace trim, and yeah, I just thought it was gorgeous, so I just kept it as is. Lots of things sticking out on this one, along with some little clips and this little bow here. Some little frilly things here. Now this is decorated a little bit less than my previous junk journals inserts. So I just wanted to try something different. I'll just kind of flip through here. There is lots of tags and pockets, but yeah, it's just not as embellished, and I just wanted to try this out and see if there was a need or if people like this style, and we'll see. You know, this is probably pretty decorated still, but I did leave lots of blank space, I guess is what I'm saying, and you'll see that in the other junk journal as well. I honestly was thinking, oh, it'll take less time to do something like that, and it took a little less time, but then I felt like I was paying more attention to, I don't know, just other parts of the book, so kind of funny, but lots of tags and some tracing paper. I did some stenciling and stamping as well. I couldn't leave that out. I guess it's just hard for me not to do those little last minute touches because I don't feel like it's complete. But hey, look, we have some blank pages. Now these are coffee dyed. Almost everything in here is coffee dyed. I love the transfer on that one. And the crinkly paper, really pretty vellum paper here. And it's so gloomy, so I apologize for the lighting. I didn't have time to set up my lighting right now. And okay, here's a little tab, but I also wanted to show you, there is a little charm down here, if we can get that to focus. It's a little rose charm, and that sticks out the bottom, and I like to use that as a traveler's notebook kind of bookmark. So if that gets in your way, you can take it off, it doesn't matter. I found these little message pad notes that I thought were kind of fun, and a lot of things are just clipped in here. More tracing paper. This kind of folds out, but you could also use it as a pocket if you just glued that part. I just kept it because I wasn't sure. Lots of ledger paper and graph paper. Little envelopes. Another little envelope with some like writing paper in here. I think this one would be really good for journaling or like maybe a gratitude diary, something like that. But you could also use this as a scrapbook, like a memory keeping scrapbook like I do. I like blank pages to start with, so really cute little card in there that I'll just keep in there. And we are to the back, and here's like a little card, and then this little journaling card right there. So yeah, I had fun making this, and because I didn't embellish it too much, it'll be a little less expensive than my other ones, so I just thought that might give someone a chance to grab it if yeah, they wanted. So again, this will be in my Etsy shop. Hopefully it's still listed if you were interested. I'm not going to be able to take any custom orders for a while because I currently have 5 that I'm working on. So this is fabric, and I love this. It's gonna be really hard for me to give this one up. So I spent a lot of time on the cover on this one, and just, I don't know. So there is some really pretty lace and this really pretty book cloth. I did a cross stitch here. This charm, I love it. I hope you can see. It's this little teapot with a little rose and some beads, and I just thought, I don't think that's focusing very well. I'll have some pictures on my Etsy, on my Instagram, wow. Okay, and then we have this little book plate, and it says the journey is the destination. Now I didn't make this permanent yet. If you want to change it out, you can, but if you want this permanent, let me know and I will do that for you. And here's the back. Just, oh, I love this fabric. And I distressed the edges, and I added little book corners here. And then this one just opens with this really pretty sari ribbon here. I think it's sari silk, sari ribbon, I don't know. So you open it up here, and so like I said, this is removable, and basically you would access it from removing the brads on that are behind this. So this comes off, but again, I can make it permanent if you like that little saying that I had on there. So we have a little pocket with some cards in front here and some really pretty trim. I did a little bit of sewing. I sewed this pocket in, vintage guest check. There's a little pocket here. You could put a photo on here. I mean, you guys know what you can do with these pages, so I'm just gonna go. I did lots of stamping and stenciling in this one as well. I didn't embellish this one as much, but I spent a lot more time on like the cover and coffee dyeing the papers, and I don't know. I thought it was gonna take me less time. This specifically actually took me just as much time as my other ones, but this littler one, it did take a little less time. Some pretty little index cards. And this one's pretty big too. I think it's 6 inches by 9 inches. So this one's a little bit bigger, and because I didn't do too much embellishing, there's actually a lot more writing space in this one. But look at this gorgeous pin. This is a vintage little pin that I got from, oh boy, I'm not sure, it was a D-stash. And these clips come off here, and you can flip this up and have a nice big page, and I have a little thing just tucked in there. Yeah. And oh, I should show you the back on here. This is just something I found in a magazine, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I just thought it was really pretty, actually. And then it has a little pocket up here, which is where I have this little tag. And go like that. Lots of ledger paper and graph paper in this one. Little pockets. I added a lot of washi to some of the blank pages too, because I just wanted to add some interest. This is filled with some, I think, writing paper or a journaling card. Try to go through this quick because, like I said, this is a really big book. Lots of lace. And that's the other thing is, even though I might not have, I didn't add a ton of tuck spots in this one, I added lots of trims and things like that, little cards. Lots of little clips that I embellished with bows and beads. So I had a lot of fun making this, and like I want to make one for myself, but I did just make ones for myself. So there's some stenciling on this with the coffee dyeing. Love how that turned out. Little envelope. Some book pages, and these book pages, they have poems on them, and they are vintage, I don't remember, but yeah. Little belly band here. Little envelope with some really pretty trim, my favorite trim, of course. More stenciling with the coffee dyeing. Trim. This is a vintage doily, and it's folded over, so you can either use this to tuck something in, or I mean, you could do whatever you want with it, really. Really gorgeous vellum paper. Some trim here. And I'll try to go through this one kind of quick because you guys probably kind of have the point now. A little bag. Definitely lots of space to tuck things away, or I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of space in this one. I keep saying that, but oh boy. Really cute stenciling here. What else? I think I missed a page there. Tags. And I don't know if I already said, but with this book I am sending a little envelope with some extra tags and things like that. Little book page envelope here. Journaling card. End of the bag here. Ledger paper. Poems of nature, and that folds out like that. You can change this, put it somewhere else if you want, or whatever. And then here we just have a bag that I did stenciling, and I have some coffee dyed index. And then over here it's a little tuck spot for a shipping tag that I have. So there we go. This one, yeah, it's really big. I'm pretty sure it's 6 by 9. So big book. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know. These are going to be the last items that I am able to list in my shop for a while, probably for about a week, just because, like I said, I'm working on 5 custom books. If you have a question about ordering a custom book, go ahead and message me on my Etsy page, and at least I can get your name down and kind of get you in line if you did want something for you know, that I would be starting in about a week. So we can definitely discuss that. And if you have any questions about these books that I did make, let me know. I did a pretty quick live tutorial yesterday showing how to do this cross stitch here. It was not a very good tutorial, but I did show you how I do it. So if you want to know, that video is up on my channel, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Bye.